everybody, and welcome to Cooking It Real. My name is Kathy, and I'm glad you're joining me in the kitchen today. I'm going to be bringing you another one of my favorite old-time, back in the day Chinese restaurant dishes, Egg Foo Young. Do you like Egg Foo Young? I love Egg Foo Young. Fried rice, Egg Foo Young, a couple other things, and I was in heaven. Today, I'm going to be doing a pork Egg Foo Young, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is for you to make it in your own kitchen. So let's go. Now, there are a few steps to this dish, but it's not really hard. You just have to be prepared. Same as any other Asian dish that you're going to make. You want to have everything ready before you start. I've already shredded up a little bit of carrot, and now I'm going to just slice up the white part and some of the green part, just a little bit of the green part of 4 scallions or green onions, whatever you call them. Look at them things rolling around. It's not normally how I slice them, but I started this way, so I'm going to finish this way. Now, if you don't have green onions, that's totally fine. You can use your onion of choice. We're going to be making 4 servings, which is 4 Egg Foo Youngs, 4 omelettes. And Egg Foo Young, if you don't know, is just a Chinese omelet. And it is filled with vegetables and protein of some sort, sometimes meat, sometimes shrimp, sometimes tofu, sometimes it's just vegetarian. But anyway, how you do it, no matter how you do it, it's going to be delicious. All right, so got that. I got the onions ready. Now I'm gonna dice up just a little bit of something from the garden. This is a cherry pepper, and I don't know whether they're supposed to be hot, but these are hot as a pistol. And I'm telling you, Will, my husband, Mr. Will, he thinks they've been cross-pollinated by our jalapenos. So I don't know, but I'm just going to add them in because that's just what I like to do. Have just a little bit more, and I'm going to make them small so they're evenly distributed. I am going to tell you that the recipe I'm using calls for mung bean sprouts, which I have here about 1.5 cups or so, and the white parts of scallions or green onions, and that's it for veggies. But you know me, I like to be a little bit extra, so I'm adding some shredded carrot, some of the onion, of course, that's added, this red pepper that I just took a taste of it. It doesn't seem that spicy, but I'm also going to add some finely shredded purple cabbage that I just happen to have in my fridge. And I'm going to make it real thin so it cooks up nice and easy in the omelet. Or in the Egg Foo Young. There we go. Give this a extra chop. The crunchiest thing I want to have in there are the bean sprouts. So, oh, I love those bean sprouts. I think I told you that. I didn't have any when I was making my fried rice the other day, but I went back to my local Asian store and bought me a bag. Boom, 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 because I got a couple of dishes that I'm going to be doing that I'm going to be using it in, and I'm very excited about that. All right, the veggies are ready. I need a little bit of garlic. The recipe calls for 1 clove. But you know me, I'm going to be just a little bit extra. And I think I'm going to mince this. I'm going to grate it. And that way it'll totally permeate my egg mixture. Carefully, closely watching my manicure. So I just had my nails done yesterday. Thank you, Kareen. Don't want to get them tangled up in the grater. Let's see what we got. That's probably good. Although Mr. Will and I just love garlic, and it's so good for you. So we're just going to go all in. All right. There we go. Good enough. All right. You see all those ingredients? All right. Oop. get that out of there. Now we got a couple more things to do. We have to make our protein filling, and I have chosen ground pork. Now for 4 servings, the recipe calls for a 1/4 pound or 4 ounces of ground pork. This happens to be 4.5 ounces, but close enough. And we're going to mix it up with a couple of ingredients, and we're going to set it aside while we do a couple other things. Okay, and to the ground pork, we need a 1/2 teaspoon each of soy sauce. This is just regular soy sauce, not the dark. Oh, did I say 1/2 teaspoon each? Yeah, this is more like 1 teaspoon, so okay. So I'll just do a 1/2. It's not very much. Boop. In fact, I should probably just eyeball the rest of it. Nah. This is my oyster sauce. This is just coming out of the fridge, so it might come out a little slow. I showed you this oyster sauce when we did the fried rice. You can generally get it in the international aisle of a well-stocked grocery store, or you can order it online or get it in an international store. Okay, it's a little bit more than a 1/2, but I like it. And then we need a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, which is about that, and a dash of toasted sesame oil. Boop, that's a dash. All right, we're going to mix this up and set it aside to marinate. And then we have 2 more things to do before we get cooking. All right, let's get all of that pork mixed up in there. Oh, that sesame oil is so fragrant. It smells amazing. All right, I'm just going to put this aside. It's only going to be out there for like 5-7 minutes, something like that. Next thing that I think I want to do is to crack our eggs. Now we need 6 eggs for this dish. So I'm just going to crack them into this big bowl. That's a 1. Saving the shells for our warm friends. 2. And 6. Boom. All right. Now we're going to whisk them up. Let's get these whisked up. I'm going to add the grated garlic to it. All right. Now we have everything for the omelet ready, and now we have to make our gravy. Set this aside. On to the gravy. The recipe says to mix 4 teaspoons of cornstarch with soy sauce, and I'm just going to do it in this pan. Pan is off. There's absolutely no heat, so why dirty a bowl? We're just going to put it all together anyway in this pan. 1, 2, 3, 4 teaspoons of cornstarch. Yes. All right, now we need 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce. One and a half. Okay, that's good. That is good. We'll whisk that up. We'll blend those together. I hope you can see this. Oops, making a mess already. This is gonna be the agent that makes our sauce not only beautifully brown, but nice and thick, or as thick as we want it to be anyway. All right, that's mixed. Excellent. Now we add the rest of our ingredients. 1 tablespoon of Chinese cooking wine, or you can use mirin, which is what we used. It's a sweeter wine that we used in the last recipe of the fried rice. If you don't want to do any wine at all, you can substitute stock or water or just a couple drops of vinegar, maybe water with a couple drops of vinegar, so you get that acidity. 2 more teaspoons of oyster sauce. I need to wash off the top of this bottle. It's kind of getting sticky. And 1. Woo! That's about 1.5. So we'll just go fill that one to the top. Come on, baby. Yep, yep. Oh, got a little too much oyster sauce. Oh, well. No worries. Still in a cold pan. Haven't turned on any heat yet. All right, what's next? Let's see. Hang on. I'm looking at the recipe. 1/2 teaspoon of sesame oil. Good. And water. 1 cup of water, which I have measured out here. And it says a dash of white pepper. Now, I do have white pepper, but I got black pepper right here, so I don't care. I'm just going to use black pepper. Now, we're supposed to turn the heat onto medium. Medium. And we're supposed to bring this up. Stirring. All right, we're going to keep our eye on that. And I'm going to be stirring it and coming back and watching it. As soon as this starts to come up to temp, I'm going to have to constantly stir it until it gets thick. All right, so we're stirring this over medium heat until it comes up to a syrup consistency. Bring it to a simmer, and we want to simmer it 1 minute. It's almost there. It's probably been about 4 minutes getting it to this point. Okay, so now is the point where it's starting to thicken, and you definitely don't want to stop stirring it because you don't want anything to stick or scorch. You know, there are sugars in the oyster sauce. Oh, this is looking good. Oh my gosh, it's smelling good too. All right, we're going to bring it to a simmer now. Let's see, where's it going? Oh yeah. All right, I'm going to set the timer for 1 minute. All right, and we're just going to constantly stir it for 1 minute until it's done. Alrighty, that's it. Turn that off. Keep stirring it for another couple of seconds. Then we're going to take it off the heat. I'm going to put a loose lid on it to keep it warm, but not to let it condensate and drop water into it. Oh my gosh, this looks divine. See that little crack? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it aside, and now we are ready to begin the main event. Okay, our last task before heating up the pan is to add all the veggies to this egg mixture. Now, off camera, I added just a smidge of salt and pepper to this and whisked it back up. So you didn't see it, but I'm telling you it happened. All right. So in goes cabbage. In goes carrot. Nice. In goes scallion. Remember, we already have the garlic in here. And are they hot or are they not? Cherry peppers. That's a beautiful color, don't you think? I mean, you know, you do you. And these mung bean sprouts, I've rinsed them. I'm just putting them in. It said like did it say 2 cups? But I have more than enough vegetables to make up for it. So let's mix these up. Now, somehow, we're going to have to divide this into 4 servings. That's going to be fun. Now, the recipe says to do it in a non-stick skillet. Well, in this house, sorry, we don't do non-stick. At least not right now. We had non-sticks in the past. We got rid of all of them. We are stick. So I'm going to have to use a little bit of extra oil than what they talk about in the recipe. But right now I'm sort of drenching all the veg with the egg. Oh, that's so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. That's beautiful. You know, that's like a frittata. You could do it like all one thing, but I'm going to try to make the individual servings. We'll see how that goes. All right. Let's go to the pan. If you said, hey lady, what about all that pork? Is that going to go in the omelet too? Yes, it is. And you win the prize. Ding, 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 for being so observant. So we're just going to sort of crumble it into the omelet like so. We're going to give it a stir. I'm going to stir it with my left hand because now I got a porky right hand. I don't want to touch my spoon. Oh my gosh. I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. All right, I'm going to give that a tiny stir. Just turn it over a little bit. Start getting that pork coated with some of that egg. Good. All right, let's get the rest in there. Just kind of breaking it up into little bits so it'll be evenly distributed throughout the egg foo youngs. Now you might wonder, is this pork gonna cook while, you know, is it gonna be cooked through? Well, that's a good question. And the answer is yes. We're gonna make sure that it is. Now, if you were using shrimp, say, not shrimp, no, that's not what I meant to say. If you were using a protein that was not ground, okay, like you could even use ground beef here if you wanted, ground chicken, ground turkey, ground anything, then it might not cook in time. In that case, you would want to cook or at least more than half cook your protein before you added it. Okay, now tofu doesn't count because you don't have to cook that. But as far as this goes, it will cook. So long as it's ground, it's going to cook long enough. All right, now we're ready. I told you we were ready, but we weren't ready. Now we're ready. And I've tied back my hair because now we're getting serious. I'm just going to use a skillet to make 2 at a time. That's what I think I can fit in here. And because it's not nonstick, I'm going to use a little bit more oil than they specified. They also said to do it over a medium heat, which I am going to do. And they said to add a splash of sesame oil, but I think I'm going to go with peanut oil because it has a higher smoke point. And because this is not nonstick, I might have to add more oil, and I don't want things to get out of control. Now, I have a plate over here at the side so that as soon as I make 2 and flip them and finish them. I'll put them on the plate and I'll make 2 more. Sounds good? Let's do it. So I'm just about ready to add my oil to the pan, and I think you can see this bowl. What I'm going to do is, by eye, I'm going to visually divide my bowl into quarters so that I'm going to scoop out like 1/4 of the stuff. Okay, so wish me luck. Fingers crossed. Hot wok, cold oil, food won't stick. All right, let's see. Give that a swirl. Get it all over the place. All right, and here I go. All right, that's one. I'm going to take a spoon and a spatch. I'm going to try to mush it into a sort of a patty. Oh, it's working. It's kind of working. All right, that's good. So far, so good. All right, cool beans. Let's get another 1/4. Ooh, baby. Oop, this one's getting away. Come back here, baby. Come back here. Back here, back here. You got to get back too. Oh, this is kind of fun. Toss some of this up top. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like doing like, I don't know, fritters. I don't usually do fritters, but this is kind of fun. All right, so we're still over medium heat. We want to cook it on the first side until it's like a light golden brown. Keep this handy. Keep everybody on their own side. Get on your own side. Because we're only on medium heat, I feel like I need to give it a bit of a spin, because the outside, if it was on high heat, the outside edges would be getting the most heat, but now it's more like the medium edges. So just gave that guy a spin. Look, he's looking good. He's looking good. All right. Now, if this is like the next thing to live. This is cooking it real. I don't know how this is going to go. Turn this guy a little bit. All right, spinning them around. There's plenty of oil in here. I might even get a paper towel to put on this plate so that it drains a little bit of oil if it gets to be too much. I don't know. Hey, get back there. Who do you belong to? Get in there. Now I'm looking at this and it seems like there's a lot more egg than veg in here. So I might get a little bit of egg and gush it on the top. All right, another intruder. Y'all trying to get together. Ooh. Looks nice. Doesn't seem like it's really frying though. I need to take a little checky check on the bottom there. Oh yeah, it's ready to flip. Okay. All right, here we go, people. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Everybody calm down. Take a deep breath. Oh, shoot. I don't think I got a good grip. Hang on. Coming in for a better landing. Ready? Whee! Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. That is pretty. Okay. All right. I did it. I did it. All right. Hang on. Here comes the next guy. Is he ready? Give a little peek. Yeah, he's ready. I think spinning him around helped. Oh, shoot. He's fatter. I need a bigger spatula. Ah! All right. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Nah, it's all going to taste good. No worries. All right. Now we're just going to let that cook till the other side looks like this side. And then I'm going to get a piece of paper towel and we're going to put it on the plate. And like I spun them around the last time, I'm going to try to spin them around and make sure all sides get the proximity to the heat. Oh, I'm feeling kind of good about this. Let's see. This guy's kind of fat. He needs a little bit more cook time. I don't know about you. You're a rogue. All right. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. That is perfect. That one looks better than a restaurant. I know they cook them at way higher heat, but this is what I'm doing. I'm cooking it real in my kitchen at a medium heat. Yeah. I almost feel like I want to flip that guy again, but I'll have to see. I am so tickled about the way this guy looks right here. See what it looks like on the bottom. Oh yeah, that's even prettier. But yeah, I think I'm going to give this guy another flip. Ah, yeah. He definitely needs a little more attention to his other side. Now let's see what this guy looks like on the other side. Can we see? Look at that. Does that look like perfect or what? It's only supposed to be like a minute and a half on each side, which seems like not enough, but you know, I think it has carryover cooking. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take this off and put it on my plate. Give this guy just another moment in the sun. Oh, yeah, sweetheart, you are gorgeous. You poor thing. I'm going to flip him onto the plate. Boom. Oh, how pretty. Ow, hot. All right, I'm going to take all these bits out. Turn the heat off for a second because I'm not in a hurry. I got nobody waiting. Mr. Will isn't home yet from the brewery. So this will be good. Okay, we're back for round 2. We still got a little bit of residual oil. I'm just going to add a little bit more new. I don't think a lot got absorbed. I mean, there's still a lot left in the pan, which that's good news. So let that warm up just a tiny bit, and then we'll be ready for these two guys. Meanwhile, the first batch that I put on the paper towel, I just put them in my warm oven just to sit and stay warm. Mr. Will is on his way home, so he's going to get to taste this when it's ready. Let me do a little drop and see what the oil's like. Yeah, we'll give it a minute. Got 2 left. I'm going to take a huge scoop of this guy. Put him right here. Oh, yeah. And a huge scoop of this guy. I'm going to put them right here. Get back, baby. Get back, get back, get back. All right, we're going to divvy up everybody else. More things over here. Oh, come on now. Oh, you're getting out of control. Everybody's got to stay in their lane. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. A little bit more filling. A little bit more egg. I'm going to put that into the high part. I don't know if what I'm doing is the right thing, but we'll see, right? We're cooking it real. All right. Let me get my crowd control. Get in here. Get in here. Don't want anybody getting too overcooked on the edges. We're not ready to turn y'all yet. Give it a little spin about. Before I turn these, I'll probably use up the rest of the egg that's in there. It's not much, but probably about a quarter cup. We'll see. Just want to make sure I get a good grip on this. All right. I think it's about ready to give you a spin. Oh, ready? Is it? Is it? Maybe not yet. Getting ahead of myself, getting anxious. You know, you could do this in a wok, and if you did, you'd only be able to make one at a time. And that's why I'm doing it in this pan, in this skillet, because, you know, otherwise it might cook better, it might cook different, I don't know. But I just didn't want to take all that time to make 4. Get back, Jack. Get back, Jack. All right, let's see. I don't know if I have enough oil in it to spin. Aye. Ah, you might need more oil. I don't want to really add it. Let's just see what we can do. Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you for your cooperation. Let's try you now. You're a lot fatter. Why did I make these guys more fatter on this side? I don't know. All right, come on. All right, all right, all right, all right. That's going to even you out a little bit. We'll take the last of this. Got a couple of little scallion pieces. It's not going to hurt to have a little bit of crunchy bits in there. Yeah. How are we looking on the bottom? All right, get another tiny bit. Oh gosh, I hate to add more oil, but I think I'm gonna. Just go. Whoop. That's gonna be it. Done. Over here. Over here. All right. Man, here you go. I'll try to get you. Try to get all of you. Here we go. Ready? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful if I do say so myself. All right, I'll see you. I'm going to have as much fortunate luck with you. You biggie. You're a biggie. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. All right. So now we know. This is like my golf handicap. My left side is not my best side. Okay. Whatevs. Still going to taste good. Not be the most gorgeous. Now see, when you see them do it, I don't know if you watch all the cooking shows or Chinese travel shows, and the wok master, he's like, you know, he never lets go of the wok. He's got it in his left hand. He's got to turn it. And it's like fire, fire. No, I can't do that. If I did, I'd burn my house down. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to cook it like you cook it at the house. And you know, that thumbs up reminds me, if you're enjoying this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Oh yeah. That's about done. Oh yeah. That's about done. All right, this guy's coming off. He's done. You beautiful thing. You get another minute in the sun, just like your brother of the left-hand side. I don't know why that is. All right, I'm going to turn off the heat because the other side is, let's see if I don't know if I can show you. Oh, no, I can't really show you. So I'm not even going to try. Just going to put him over here. All right, everyone's going into the warm oven until Will gets home. He's on his way. All right, so we're going to eat the pretty one. And I'm going to put some of this sauce on the top. Ooh, this is how you're going to serve it. Oh, the good sauce. Drizzle. drizzle. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Isn't that pretty? A little sprinkle of green onions if you want. And here's a fork for you, my dear, and a fork for me. And let's just see what we think. This is pork egg foo young. Messy.
Yeah.
Delicious. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's good. That's good you're gonna get in a restaurant. For sure. Look at that. The sauce is glossy, just like in the restaurant. Oh, the fillings are just slightly crispy. But everything's good.
Good tooth, Phil.
Mm-hmm.
Very yummy.
I'm wiping my face with my hand. I'm going to say that I'm going to give the rest of this piece to Mr. Will because he's worked hard today. And I'll just lick my fork and put it aside. And I want to thank you all for joining me. And Mr. Will at the very end on Cooking It Real. And we hope to see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.